So, what's up, YouTube? I normally don't do the car videos, but I'm on the way to work. Happy New Year. I know I'm a little late, but I've been busy. If you guys are new to the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the like button and comment whatever you want. But today's video is more of a concern. I'm starting to not like hospital politics and what that means for employees per se. So we usually get 4% raises, and that's grand and dandy and everything, but with the economy going the way it is, some healthcare workers are genuinely struggling with making meets ends, and our hospital, my main one that I work at, full-time was bought out by a bigger, more wealthier hospital for the state, and PTO pay it's not what it used to be. So like I said, we usually get 4% raises, and now we only get 3% raises, and that's literally doing nothing for any of us. I've been in RT for 4 years now. Yeah, 4 years in a couple months, and it's genuinely sickening that the pay isn't as good as what it is. I always keep telling people, I wish I was an RT during COVID, because they were bringing on bank, but now it's just different. But the hospital politics now, they genuinely want you to keep working. They don't even let you rest anymore. For the new people who are being hired at my full-time job, they're only getting 40 hours of PTO, and you have to use it, and that's the max that you can use. That's only a week. So I think I'm very fortunate in that aspect to have been hired before that 40-hour change, because like I said, most of us healthcare workers only work 36 hours a week. So that's really just 7 days off that you're relaxing. And maybe you can utilize that the way you want to do it, but for most people, I just don't want to be at work. I genuinely think that hospitals need to really be doing bonuses whenever there's illness season, if that makes sense. This has been the worst respiratory illness season I've ever been in, even since school during COVID. And there was no incentives. Yeah, there's overtime and everything, but taxes are going to pretty much eat up your check. So that's why I don't really do overtime as much anymore. I did overtime literally the year of 23, and it has put me ahead of where I wanted to be and what I want to do. But going forward now, I don't think it's necessarily worth it. So I've just been grinding, kept doing my own thing, minding my business, getting that overtime, patient sitting, because I do that part-time as well. So I'm hustling out here. But when a hospital, a bigger, more wealthier hospital, buys a smaller, struggling hospital, and they only want to do 3% raises, that's an issue. That's genuinely something that needs to be talked about. No type of bonus when there's illnesses left and right. There's no incentive for me to come to work. It really isn't. And there's people begging me to take their shift at work, and I don't want to. I genuinely do not want to take anybody's shift. I just want to go ahead, make my money, and go home. But I want to be paid how I should. Now, I'm grateful. Don't think I'm complaining. I'm grateful for what I get paid. I just got a 38-cent raise, and I'm grateful for it. But the way the economy is now, you definitely need to be more conservative with your money and, what you want to do with it. I really believe respiratory therapists' starting pay should be at least $45 an hour. Our job isn't necessarily, it's not a joke at all. If you can't breathe, you're going to struggle, legitimately. And I also think it's unfair So at my hospital, you have the old RTs, you got the new RTs, whatever. I think I'm like the second youngest RT there or whatever. But I have made the accomplishment to be a part of the airway team. Now, each hospital is different, don't get me wrong. But when you're part of the airway team, that means you're responsible for intubating patients, using the gyroscope, whatever the case may be. And I think it's truly unfair that I got no type of pay compensation to be part of the airway team. And I understand, listen to me, I understand RTs are supposed to intubate theoretically. I mean, that's what we go to school for. But when you have RTs who've been in the game longer for me and never intubated anybody, and they're over here getting paid $55, $60 to just sit around and sling treatments, I don't think that's fair. So I genuinely don't even like intubating because there's no type of incentive. And yes, I'm saving lives. I get it. That's not my argument. My argument is I want to be paid if I'm utilizing skills that other employees don't want to do or can't do. That's all I'm saying. And going back to that bigger hospital, I was there for maybe like a month, and I couldn't do it. It's just there was too much of a drive, and I just genuinely could not. I couldn't keep doing that. It was a 2-hour drive. I was sleepy. I was swerving off the road. But anyway, that hospital had different level RTs. There was like RT level 1, level 2, and level 3. And I remember each level was a different pay grade. And that's what this hospital needs to have. And it's funny enough, that same hospital that I'm talking about bought this hospital, and yet we don't have different level RTs. But yet, and we don't get any type of pay difference for the skills that we have. And it genuinely makes me not want to continue doing it because there's no incentive. Like I said, there's other RTs who will genuinely sit there and get paid buku money to do damn near nothing. And I'm over here, I wouldn't say struggling, but I'm over here doing what I need to do in order to make sure someone's, okay, but get paid literally the same. And these little 4% raises that they're doing aren't enough for today's economy. Like, inflation's bad. And I know it's going to get better, but it's just a matter of time before things, elevate and then, de-escalate, going down. And I don't know. Just going back to that thing, I think we should get paid what we're worth. And hospitals definitely need to be aware of what RTs really do. Not just sling treatments. It's more than that. Like high flow administration, bagging patients. There's a hole at bronching patients, helping the doctors bronch. There's so many things. And until I see, and this is going back to also these little RT examinations that they do, the NPS, the neonatal test, adult critical care, PFT, whatever. Like, there's no type of significant type of increase whenever you do take those exams. What, $2? That, I get it. Every cent counts. I get it. But like I said, going back to it, today's economy is just it's different. This is not the economy that we had whenever I was born, 1995, where rent was like what, $400, $500 for an apartment, 2-bedroom. It's completely different now. And I get it, and I've said this before too. If you're an RT, I think it's literally mandatory to work 2 jobs, literally. Have a PRN on the side. Have a literal full-time position so that you are guaranteed your 36 hours a week. And have PRN just to have it. And I'm kind of mad about what's going on with my full-time gig because we have like our, I guess she originally makes the schedule. But we have someone who stepped down from that role and it's making the schedule, and they're messing me up with whatever I want to do with my money, and I don't think that's right. I think that's literally a conflict of interest, and I genuinely don't think that's fair. because I do pick the days ahead. I try to plan my days ahead so that I can, work my other job and my PRN job. Oh, and it's just, it's a cycle, it's a struggle bus. But like I said, because like, look, for example, she'll have me working Monday, and then she'll space it out and then do Wednesday, Thursday. So I'm literally starting that first day sleeping, because when you work nights, you genuinely do not feel like doing anything. So when you work nights and then you're off the next day, you don't want to do that, and then you're basically back the next day. Like, there's no point in doing that. I like to do my days or my nights 3 in a row, so that I can just get it over with and have like 3, 4, 5 days off, just so that I can recoup and do what I need to do, but also I can plan my PRN gig. And I thought about picking up another job, another PRN job again, but I'm trying to invest my money into things where I don't have to really work. I genuinely want to start a business soon. My original plan was to go back to school and get some prereqs, and that still is, but it's on the back burner right now. But I don't know. I'm just trying to be proactive in the things I want to do now. Being 30 years old, and you're starting to see what you like and you don't like, and I definitely do not like working. I genuinely want to live a very peaceful, non-working life. And if I ever get my business going and it does start, ain't nothing wrong with working maybe once a week, nights. That's plenty enough for me. Be PRN at both jobs, just chill. I'm fine with that. But right now, my mouth is dry. Right now, trying to stack up that PTO, since I was hired before all this crazy hospital politics. So I'm trying to max that out. I think for me, I can get 160 hours for the entire year. But I need that person who's on leave of absence to come back and make the schedule how she makes it, because this person that stepped down does not need to be making the schedule. Oh, it's a headache. Oh, and also too, this is not my car. I'm driving my neighbor's car. He was nice enough to let me drive it, obviously. But my other car, I got into an accident. Somebody rear-ended me pretty bad, to where the trunk was damn near falling off the latches, and the bumper was like caved in pretty bad. So I gotta wait on that. It's been a month, and that accident happened on December 9th of last year, 2025. So it's taking a little while, but I understand. I'm not in a rush. I have my neighbor's car, but I've been fixing up this car. This car is a Toyota Corolla 2010. It's a great car. The gas on it is beautiful, and there's so many parts I've changed. I changed the tires. I changed the spark plugs because they were like rusty. This thing had extremely rusty parts, and the neighbor, I wouldn't say he didn't take care of it, but there was just some maintenance things that I had to do. So I changed the tires, changed the spark plugs, I changed the cabin filter, the engine filter. What else I do? Added new ignition coils. There's a whole. I changed the side mirrors because they were rusty. And this thing has 256,000 miles on it. It still drives perfectly fine. I did buy some oxygen. What are they called? Oxygen analyzers. No, oxygen sensors. I said oxygen analyzers like it's for respiratory. But oxygen sensors for the car, because you got to have one in the car and then one under the car. But I haven't done that yet, because that's what's on the check engine light right now. And this car it's a great car. I love it. These tires, they have like that low tire pressure, but like I said, these are new tires, so I know it's the tire sensors that need to be added. But just out here living, guys. Living the dream. Just wish we got paid more for what it's worth. There's no more COVID money or any type of, you know, catastrophic events going on. But I'm doing my thing. I'm doing my thing out here. But for you guys that are becoming new RTs or want to be RTs, you genuinely, and I'm being so serious, work 2 jobs. Find a full-time job that you're comfortable with. Find a PRN. Don't you do it. And this guy was about to make an illegal turn. But work the 2 jobs. Work there full-time. Get your 36 hours. You got to grind. It's tiring. Working nights suck. I'm so tired. I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to cook. I don't want to clean. But I am a clean person. I don't think I'm dirty. But it's tiring. It's very exhausting. And if these hospitals can hire, listen to this, if these hospitals can hire all these doctors, 3-figure salary, I'm talking about like $400K, they can definitely pay their employees a little bit better. I don't like using the word lower level, but I would say more of entry level medical care workers, respiratory therapists, nurses, things like that. Just pay us. We're the ones that are taking care of them literally throughout the night. Like, that's exhausting. You ever take care of somebody who don't want to they don't like being taken care of? Like, they don't want to wear their BiPAP, they don't want to wear their high flow, and they can't make a decision for themselves because they're confused or they can't talk or anything. So it's like breaking 99-year-old Mima's ribs because nobody wants to advocate for her. But it's just politics, hospital politics, and I genuinely think they need to be better. But that's enough of me ranting. Got a couple more minutes to head to work, but I appreciate you guys for everything you do. I've seen my subscriber count go up. I don't really look at that thing. I just be making videos just to do it for the love of the game. But I really appreciate you guys for watching and listening and, commenting, believe it or not, or even sending me messages. I do respond when I can, but with everything going on, really just trying to have a better tomorrow and do what I need to do, and just progress my own story. Anyway, it was nice seeing you guys. It's nice hearing from you. If you haven't, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and comment whatever you want to comment. I look forward to hearing it, and you guys